We are live. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to PeakFlow Power Hour number 30, the big 3-0, where we answer all your high ticket dropshipping questions, e commerce questions, business questions, any you might want about running a business, becoming a high value man or woman, and becoming the
Wow.
best version of yourself.
Wow.
That is it. So we missed a week, and we never usually miss a week, except there's a reason this time. And we have our first viewer, Hamflix.
What's going
Says,
on?
"Hi, Marcus." So why did we miss a week, Mr. Marcus?
Why did we miss a week?
Yeah.
Because
the
we was
people in.
outside. We were outside, Trevor. You know why? I know why. Maybe the viewers watching might not know why. We was outside. Pretty much, we went to an island. I think Jamaica's an island. We went to Jamaica. Trevor had many endeavors in Jamaica. Trevor, what were some of the endeavors that stood out to you from the trip?
Some of them I can't say publicly. Some of
They
them,
say we want to know, Trevor. Hamflex wants to know.
I guess you will never find out. You gotta join us to be inside the inner circle to find out.
Facts.
But yeah, I mean, we went to the hood, and we went to the opposite of the hood, which is the resorts. And let me just say that I love the hood more.
What?
Yes, the resort is cool and all, but it kind of gets stale. It's kind of like Dubai, where everything is all flashy, and then you kind of get sick of it. It's like
What in the?
it gets boring.
Interesting.
I feel like
I didn't even know that, Trevor, that you was thinking like that. I thought you would like a nice resort because it's all clean and it's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but like in terms of which one was more fun, I would say being in hood. I mean, look, the word hood sounds bad and all, but it wasn't even. We had a pretty
another
infinity pool.
Another way you could say hood is the slums.
Yeah, I mean, some areas, it was the slums, but
yo, look, Trevor, you have a hater, bro. Joanna said, "Have you ever even been to Dubai?" LOL. Can't hate it till you try it, Trevor.
I don't care. I don't like Dubai.
What?
Because what is there in Dubai that I used to have that same
mindset?
I used to like Dubai, but then I just kind of get sick of it, even though I haven't been there. It's like cool. It's all desert.
It's very flashy. I mean, it depends on what you go there for, but I feel like it is very flashy.
Yeah, and I don't think that's really us. I don't really like to be really flashy.
I'm just kidding, Joanna.
No way. I mean,
she's got a fair point. She's got a fair point.
Watching enough videos is good enough.
Yeah, for me, it was very eye-opening. It was very eye-opening. I definitely would say that I enjoyed the resort a lot more after coming from, more of like the hood. I probably wouldn't have enjoyed the resort as much if I had it reversed. If I went to the resort first and then the hood, it would have been like, but because I kind of went to the hood, it went more of like, dude, like my reality of just like, oh wow, there's no like plastic water bottle or just garbage, random. It's just like, yeah, we went to Jamaica. Pretty much one of our close friends is from Jamaica, and he wants to show us like his culture. He wants to show us, a real experience. Because a lot of people, they say that just go to the resort. Nobody ever, Trevor, that nobody ever goes out of the resorts of Jamaica. Like nobody.
Yeah. We didn't see a single tourist. I don't think.
Right. There was a very low probability that we would see a Caucasian traveler where we went. Put it like that, right? Very, very low probability. Not impossible, very low probability. That being said, I think we saw one when we were at the Kingston restaurant. But dude, we went to like the hood of the hood, and it was very like humbling. It was very humbling. It definitely made me appreciate bottled water. Dude, they have bag water, bog water, bag water. Like I don't know how they say it, bag water.
Water.
Yo, it's crazy.
Big up, y'all.
We went to Jamaica. Would we recommend? I recommend Jamaica. I had really good food. The food there was so good. Like the watermelon. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching and you might be mixed race or some sort, like I have to say it. The watermelon and fried chicken was bussin'. It was so good, man. The KFC was so good. The jerk chicken, the watermelon was so good. I'm not even like joking on it. I'm not even joking on it. So yes, I would recommend. But do try to go with someone that like that could take you local, or else don't go outside. It's pretty like, dude, there was a guy also like just holding a machete, like the sharpest machete, and he just walking around like, looking like bandits. So,
yeah, I would not go alone.
Bro. Yeah, you cannot. You cannot.
But would you recommend Jamaica if you were just going to the resorts?
I say so. It's not that bad. I haven't been to enough resorts to give a honest opinion. I thought it was okay. Like I say like 9 out of 10. But it's also because I had a really good time with the people there. I feel like the trips makes it more memorable with the people you go with more so than a trip itself. So I had a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've made some changes to it. Okay. What changes did you make?
I'm just trying to get what context he's referring to.
That book, Truth, Purpose, Impact.
Yeah, Jamaica. I would go. I would recommend you guys go at least once.
We were still doing e-com work though. Like we were still doing like drop shipping and still managing a business, just a little less energy to it. And it's a little more like, I would say fast paced, because it's like the little time you do have. It's like, okay, I have like 100 notifications. Which do I got to go through first? So what was like your experience, Trevor, running like the e-com biz, outside of where you're usually at? Is it doable, you think, for anyone?
This time it was pretty chill.
It was pretty chill, right?
Last August in Sri Lanka, that was, I don't know. I just didn't really pay attention. But I had like 15K of expired orders that I had to come back home to like get all the customers to reorder again. Thankfully, all of them ordered. But like then I made those changes where I told my VA, like, if the order is shipped, you better capture the payment. Like, don't wait on me. So this time it was pretty chill, and I actually made more sales from the trip than back home so far. So
I had more sales too this weekend. You think it was like because of Cinco de Mayo?
Nah, it's just whenever you're on trips, all the sales just come in.
It's just like that, right? Like we got to go on trips more. We got to go on more trips.
My first trip when running my store by myself was New York City when my cousin got married, and I was closing sales in the hotel. I remembered I closed 15K worth of sales, made 3K profit, covered the whole trip plus more. It was like the best feeling ever.
Wow.
I was just taking calls in the hotel, bro. Like, may as well pick up, close a sale, make some profit.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's really like that.
So, where are you guys going next?
We're actually going to China.
China.
We're going back to the homeland.
China.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, people say, "Oh, don't forget where you come from," or like, don't forget your roots and stuff. We're actually going back to our roots. We're going back to China. Yeah, China. Gonna get a lot of Chinese food. Hopefully, meet a lot of Chinese friends.
Real Chinese food.
Wow, why'd you have to emphasize on the real, Trevor?
Because
wow.
General Tso's chicken is not Chinese food.
Trevor, let me ask you this: do you know how to make General Tso chicken?
No.
Really?
No.
I think
probably
it's just with some flour, and then you put in the.
I could make it, but the way my parents make it, no.
Is it about the sauce?
It's about having a wok, bro. That's what's better. Kingfish.
Yo, Nelson was good, bro. Nelson's a digital nomad, guys. Nelson's one of our good friends, digital nomading with his e-com store.
Would you guys be able to take a look at my website? Yes, send it. I don't think you can put .com, so just put the.
We'll order right here.
Hello, can we do this business high ticket drop while living from West Africa?
Right.
Yes, you can. You can do it from anywhere with an internet connection. But I wouldn't sell in West Africa. You probably want to sell in the US. I'm from China too. That's awesome.
Oh wow.
Wait, what part of China? What part of China?
What part of China are you from, Trevor?
Fuzhou.
Why'd you have to say it with the Chinese accent?
I don't know how to say in English, bro.
I don't either. Nice one.
Oh
wow. Chengdu.
Chengdu. I don't know China like that. Chengdu.
I think they have provinces instead of.
That's like that way.
Cool.
Middle of China.
Very cool. Very interesting.
Guangzhou. Interesting.
I might go there to source products.
Yeah, Panda Express is not Chinese food. The most Chinese part about Panda Express is really just the chopsticks, bro. Yo, China meetup. Yes.
Yeah, we're actually gonna hit up China soon.
Do you guys offer B2B for your stores, or is it B2C SEO more important than B2B? Well, we offer to sell to anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a government, a person, a restaurant, business. Don't matter. But our niche is more B2C than B2B. I mean, it could go either way, but most of our niches are B2C. And then if you're doing SEO, it improves your B2B and B2C. So it's not like there's a separate sector for B2B or B2C.
Right. What business is not sold to him? E-com. He's starting up his e-com store again, and he's actually going to turn it from a side income to a more full-time. Basically, he quit his job. He's quit his bartending job for this full-time.
Direct Mobility USA. I feel like I've seen this store before.
Yeah, I feel like I heard of it.
Oh yeah, I definitely seen this. Let me make sure I don't leak no text messages. Yeah, I've seen this store before. More like probably over a few months at least ago. The store has like 4, 5, 6, 12 suppliers. Oh, what the heck? You see my screen?
Yeah, but it's not lagging, but it's oversized now.
Yeah, that's the problem with his site.
Oh, yeah.
Like the picture is like overlapping with the words. So you want to fix that. Remove the emojis, like you don't like remove the car emoji. This it needs a little bit of spacing. This is like too close to this text right here. This is like the breadcrumb.
This looks like Shoptimized theme.
I think this is Empire.
This is Empire?
Yeah. Yeah, instead of making it full width, just make it compact. And then I don't know why the images are overlapping over the words. Besides that, the main thing with GMC is remove the word lifetime support. That's bullshit. Guarantee, remove wording like guarantee, lifetime. It triggers Google's policies. Free 2 to 5 day shipping. Make sure if that is the case that is highlighted in every single place of your website. I see it right here. In your policies, 2 to 5 business days within.
3 to 10. Yeah, so it's not matching up.
It's not matching up. Just put the actual time that it takes to to be delivered. So if it's 5 to 10, just put 5 to 10. Don't put 2 to 5 and then 3 to 10. That will confuse Google. You don't need the EIN number. You can remove that. Put your business hours here. And that's really it. Pretty simple.
Yo, what's up, King? What's good, bro?
Did you all go to a trip to China? No, next month.
Yeah, we're planning a trip soon. You know, we're gonna be that digital life. Where Jackie at? PeakFlow athlete. He's working out probably right now.
I'm good,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, it was good, bro. Yeah, we usually do these lives on Fridays, just like help answer dropshipping questions and stuff.
Exactly. Why did Nelson stop in the first place?
Because he was overwhelmed. Like, he had a bar manager shift, so he's just like, also had to update catalogs, just a lot to do. He just decided just to take a quick pause on it, regather himself, see what he wants, and then he's just like, yeah, like it makes more sense for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Store looks great to me. Yeah, it's already looks pretty good. Just minor fixes. Great job. I need to create an LLC before I launch my store. Yes, you do. Yeah, launch your store after you get your LLC set up. Yeah. The steps are exactly what I just explained. Oops. So I recently launched a new store about 1.5 months ago, and all the products have been approved in Google Merchant Center. However, I noticed that my products are not appearing in organic shopping. Are they getting impressions and clicks inside of Merchant Center? If that's the case, then you are getting organic ones. You might not be able to find it whenever you do a search because Google just shows whatever product from whatever store that it deems is appropriate at the time.
Right. If you're gonna bank on organic free listings, it's definitely more like you can't scale it as much, you know. So it does depend on where Google decides on where the best placement might be. So if it is getting some impressions, I mean, I think it's doing its job. But if you're looking for like straight up like you need those clicks, I mean, that's paid ads, right? That's like paid Google shopping.
In particular, they're not showing up under existing product groupings where similar items are listed. That has to do with your product feed. Your listings might be appearing. You have to check inside Google Merchant Center, see if you're getting impressions and clicks. If it's not grouping up with the actual listings, the reason behind that is your product feed. So do you have your UPC? Do you have your SKU? Do you have your category set correctly? Do you have your title set correctly? That has to match all the product attributes inside of the actual listing on Google. Marcus, explain the steps, please.
The steps are create an LLC, create an American accent, find suppliers, create my store, and launch ads. It's so funny.
Create American accent.
Create an American accent is funny. Oh, create an American account. Create an American account. Oh, I shouldn't have laughed. I read the word accent this whole time. Oh my god.
It's such disrespectful.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the steps are create an LLC, create an American accent, find suppliers, create my store. That's actually makes sense too. Because if you're gonna go and call suppliers, if you come up with, you know, a 7-Eleven accent, it might just not close as high as someone with an American accent. So, you know, there's always truth to humor sometimes. Some of the best comedians just say the truth. Joanna's like, that was mean, Marcus.
Yeah, bro, you're learning from me. I'm cold like that. I'm taking a recipe from my playbook, you know, my cooking playbook.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It is what it is, because if you go with not the best English, if you have an accent, it is going to be harder to close suppliers. Like, you do need to create like you should have an American accent. I mean, like, it was funny and it's true.
Do you want to face reality, or do you want us to lie to your face? It's really that.
I mean, like, just think about it. You're working with USA manufacturers. If you're them and then you hear someone with a half broken English accent, are you gonna let them resell your products?
Lower chance.
Yeah, but I mean, yo, listen. Maybe if you have it in your local area, then you could go away with it. You know, best of luck to you.
Okay. If it takes courage to just type random text in the
You're
YouTube chat box, yeah, you're not really gonna make it. I get some people are shy and all, but come on, you're hiding behind a screen and you're just typing a text. I don't think there's really much courage needed to ask for help. Maybe I'm being a dickhead, and some people and I can be sometimes, but I'm also very honest, very truthful. I want the best for you guys.
Yeah, get an English accent.
I can do a Southern accent. What's the most sexiest accent?
I don't know.
It's no accent.
Okay.
It's a deeper voice.
Wow.
A deeper voice is more masculine. All right, I'm done. Is it obligated to talk in phone with customers to make sales? I understand English and but not American accent properly.
Yes. Let me wake all of you guys up. Let me wake all of you guys up. You guys want to build a business and expect no phone calls? You guys want to build a business and expect having no networking with suppliers? Like, you guys are completely out of sanity. You know, like, yes, you know, you're gonna be able to make income online. You can make money, you can sell high ticket products. You don't have to own the inventory, but at the end of the day, you know, like, you're going to have to do a lot of talking. And if you're not going to do it, someone else has to. And if you have an accent, you're going to be at a disadvantage. It's like school. If you go into, you know, school in America, you know, like, you came from another country, it's not that you can't, it's just going to be a little harder. It's going to have barriers. You're going to have to go through it. And it's not me that decides. You know, people say I have a New York accent all the time. That shit goes away. You don't hear me cursing when I'm talking to suppliers. That's what I'm trying to say. I sound professional.
It just comes down to 3 words. Business is war.
Wow.
Doesn't matter how you want to paint it. It can be this la la land that you think that you just throw up a store and make sales. No, business is war, and it's survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Whoever is the best will take all the market.
Correct.
And if you don't want to become the best, then you'll simply lose the people that are going to become the best.
Right.
So I'm not saying that you can't do it. It's just become the best. Improve yourself. Get better every single day. And that's
Or
how you
join
win.
us, because we are the best of the best, especially when it comes to high ticket dropshipping.
We're learning from people too. Like, we're not saying we know everything. Nobody knows everything. But when you have a network of people that have experience in 500 different categories, you can learn from him. You can learn from her. You can learn from us. Learn from everybody in our community. And that's how you become the best.
Yo, Bilal is so funny. Yo, put the
But give me some month that I'll come with results for you. You don't know me. Thanks, Joanna. I'll get
God
Americans
bless
to
you,
do the
brother.
job. Don't worry.
Dude, prove me wrong, bro. I hope you prove me wrong. Yes. Good luck. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I mean, you got someone cheering for you, so that's your motivation.
Don't matter who cheer. You have to cheer for yourself. You have to stay consistent.
That's true. When we start, ain't nobody cheering for us.
I know, right?
It's just us. I mean, well, to be honest, there was no us. It was just me solo and you solo, and we don't know each other.
And then it kind of just built through time.
It's like being the hood. You gotta make it out of the hood yourself.
Yeah.
You just have to be. You just have to get better.
Constant improvement.
Yeah. Thanks on the feedback. I'll check on those issues. I have 16 brands, a good brand demand. I got rejected so many times until they said the partnership. That is a perfect example of what you should be doing. They rejected you. and you just stay persistent until they accepted you.
That's right.
So many people, they send an email, oh, they rejected me. This niche sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely wrong.
Best of luck on your suppliers.
Where is this going? I don't like people laughing at people with improper English. I think it's cruel. A lot of our parents are immigrants that have same experience. Our gen should know better.
Listen, my parents' English isn't full accent too. I think it's funny. I think you just have to laugh and just give light to things at the end of the day. It's not English accent. It just is what it is. Some people think racism. Joanna, if I may ask, like you probably think racism is cruel too. I call my best friend black man all the time. You know, there's fun in stuff like that, and it just takes, you know, I don't know, man. I think we don't need to look past too crazy on it. I think it was a honest mistake, but I also think there was truth to it as well. It's really not that crazy, but it is funny. I'm sorry, like it is funny. It was funny, and I would still laugh.
I mean, if the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling song start playing,
Bro, like tingling,
everyone would just start laughing. I mean, it's just funny.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, oh shit, what happened?
Not your guys' close friends. We're just strangers seeking advice. Well, we treat you like close friends.
There I am.
Yeah, it ain't that deep. Like,
I mean, yeah, Joanna, it's really not that serious. If in fact, I would argue, like I gave some really good advice. I just saved Bilal hours because now he's gonna go hire an American to save him the time to close suppliers because they have an American accent. I actually think that was great advice. If you don't know English, how are you gonna? It's like me going up to like a French supplier and me trying to close in French. Like how? You do it for me, please do it for me. You know what I mean? Like
same way. Like I'm not closing a Spanish supplier myself.
It's called delusional thinking. So it's not about close friends, this or that. It's just reality of business.
And Chinese, bro. I can't even speak Chinese that well. So like, I'm gonna get cooked by someone that's native.
Yeah,
I'll pay you to close them for me.
Yo, listen, if you could do it, like all kudos to you, but like realistically, I don't know. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
I got my first sale last month while connecting my sort of GMC or backlinks. I was in the middle just building the website. Nice. They found you organically. I mean, who doesn't love free sales without running ads, without having anything set up? So you can get more free sales by optimizing your product feed and then also optimizing the SEO on your pages. But if you have budget, I wouldn't stress that too much because you want to get into launching ads as soon as possible.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little skeptical about that, but like if you got the sale and you made profit, like kudos to you.
We had a client that they didn't run any ads. The first month they made just under 20K in revenue from free listings. It's kind of crazy.
It's not like for everyone, you know. It's like there's like a lucky,
lucky 5-6 sales.
Yeah. Well, we have good systems. All right, guys, bring it. Bring that. It's crazy, bro.
I think Michael was Michael said exactly when we were talking about the. I don't know. It ain't that deep.
Yo, business is cutthroat, guys. Like, you guys could call it arrogant, you guys could call whatever. At the end of the day, like, you have to go and network and talk. And if you don't have an English accent, it's not me, bro. I'm Chinese. I'm Asian, dude. I went up to like the supplier fairs. They're all Caucasian. You think they're not gonna look at you funny, especially if you have an accent? Like, you might be able to slide through, but probability very low. I didn't make the rules.
Yeah, this new. I think most people nowadays are a little soft on the soft side. I don't even think we're, doing anything crazy. It's
Dude, like,
yeah.
it just is what it is. I thought that was funny. Like, you're not gonna rob away me laughing, bro. Like, this is what I mean. Like, what is going on?
You can say all you want. We'll accept it. I mean, this is reality. We also like go out in public, like for the gym, and people don't agree with us, and that's completely fine. Like state your defense. We state our offense. And
Well, to be honest, like, I'm actually on your side. Like, if you think about it, you could use this and prove me wrong, Bilal, Mr. Falah. Prove me wrong. You know, maybe you will end up closing some crazy French suppliers. God bless you. I don't even know you. God bless you. Peace.
yeah, I mean, even if you know English and it's really, you have to stack every advantage that you can in business.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the truth. Like it or not, survival of the fittest, whoever is the best takes all the market.
I will say though that if you do have like persistence, then you can defy the odds. But dude, like Trevor, let me ask you, like, how many people have that? You know what I mean? Like,
Most people don't even have consistency. Like they reach out to one supplier and they say, "Oh,
right.
they rejected me. Let me just not. I don't care anymore. I want to switch niches."
So it's just the odds are stacked against you. Like, most people, 99% of people don't even have consistency to do it, having good English language. And then you add a second barrier. It's like doing a weighted pull-up when you've never even lifted your whole life. You expect to do 10 pull-ups out of like nowhere. Like, you're delusional.
I like that analogy.
I don't know. Like, maybe I'm delusional. Feel free to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me you could do it. But how I see it, the weight is stacked against you, my brother, and you better have some big ass biceps, like Trevor over here getting some. Ooh.
You can't see it. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can't see it in his hoodie right now, guys. But yo, listen, I just want to say one more thing, because I know other people might be rewatching this. I'm okay with being misunderstood. I'm okay with it. At the end of the day, like, we want to help people. We make these free groups, free lives, give you everything you can. You don't really even need anything except just consume some of our content. You'll understand this business model. Man, grind hard, and either use me as inspiration or use me as motivation. Either hate me now and love me later, or join the best of the best. One way or the other, like, you gotta get to the top, with or without us. Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Business is not for everybody. I mean, I work with plenty of clients by now to know that some people just don't have the personality for business.
Right.
Can that be changed? Can that be changed over time? Yes, but most people quit before that transition period even happens.
Right.
It's like most people hate pain, and that's like who likes pain, obviously. But in business, you have to train yourself to enjoy pain.
Right.
Come numb. Pain is numb to you. Oh, a customer just wants to return something. At first,
Yeah.
you might freak out and stuff, but now it's like, okay, whatever, let's just start it.
You gotta get
Like,
your shit together. You gotta hold it. You gotta be,
what? Like, what? There's no point of overreacting for what? Get stuff done.
Yeah. And you could do it. We have, all the material and everything for you to go.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys request any videos? I mean, any video topics you want videos on? Let us know. They'll be filmed.
Yeah. I'll be trying to answer a lot of questions too.
Yeah. Do you guys hire American sales rep for your store instead of VAs from Asia? Our VAs have English accents. They have English accents.
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah. Philippines actually have really good English. Singapore as well. Vietnam so. But definitely, like, again, it's all about communication. It's really not about language. It's more of communication. Yo, listen, if you are freaking amazing at communication, I'm sure you could do well, but not everyone is great at communication. That's the thing. When you build a business, you need so much skill set. It's, hard to acquire all at once, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Communication can get you really far because even if you're a bad person, if you just know how to talk, you can finesse your way through anything. Just look at Barack Obama, worst president in history. He knows how to talk. That's. Hey, I don't say that just to hate on him. That there's literally publications saying he's the worst president in history.
Really?
Yeah.
For what reason?
But he's a really good talker, so he can talk.
Yeah.
And that's what you need in a business. You just need to be able to talk well.
Very interesting. How important do you think communication is for closing suppliers, Trevor? Do you think it's more communication? Do you think it's more follow-up, tenacity?
Yeah. I think first impression and last impression. Your
Sorry?
first impression and your last impression
Right.
most important. So your first impression with your supplier, that's going to be the most important, and then what you end off the conversation with is also the second most important part of closing the supplier.
I agree.
But English isn't their first language. They adapted. Tell a story like that instead of saying that since Bella was a born privilege in America, he'll fail and should be laughed at. Well, we didn't say he'll fail. We just said the odds are always stacked against him. Yeah, you can learn to adapt. The first thing to make change is awareness. But if you're not aware of it, you'll never solve your problem or fix your problem. So we're bringing awareness to one area that you can use to improve, to get better at in business.
Yeah, Trevor, I'll bring it back to. I also want to point out, like, I didn't mean that he'll fail because of his accent. I meant that he will fail is if he takes offense into, this right now, then that would probably mean he has a weak mindset, in which case then he would probably fail. Not the accent itself. I'm not saying the accents will cause you. I'm saying it's the weak mindsets that would have him, result in failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Random people in Asia can develop a sufficient English accent, and so can people from France, Europe. Yeah, that is true. Anyone can learn English.
I think they should maybe even learn Chinese now too.
Oh yeah,
I don't
I
even
think
know.
you gotta learn Mandarin, bro.
I need to learn Mandarin.
Yeah.
普通话。
我要学广东话。
你不是广东话。
Your Mandarin sounds so.
Well, say it.
I'm laughing at your
Say it.
your Mandarin
Say it.
sounds.
Yo.
You sound like a white boy speaking
Yo.
Chinese. And look, he doesn't take offense to it because
I was gonna call you what they call me, bro. You're arrogant.
Thank you.
Ching Chong Ling Long.
Ching Chong Wing Long.
I'm sorry. Stop it. I gotta cut it out. I need to stay professional.
You sound like Pan Express and
Yo, why is it become a roast market session now, guys?
You set yourself up for it.
Oh my god!
Let's do this. What's your foresee about the trade war with China, and what will that affect the U.S. economy? Well, nobody knows where the trade wars will go. How it's affecting the U.S. economy, I think we both think long term the U.S. will be just fine, if not better, from these trade wars. And yesterday you said there was like some UK laws that were passed.
Yeah. Dude, UK signed a deal with US. Trump signed a deal with UK. So there's just gonna be, I think, better trades between those two. I think also Trump has Canada by the balls as well. So it's pretty much like they're turning against China in a sense. I don't really know, but it is two big gorillas going at it. And to be honest, like, you have to look at both scenarios. Like if US wins, what does that mean? If China wins, what does that mean? What it looks like, if you are curious, is like if you're going into airports, how much gravity does your passport weigh? Right? So like we were just in the airport and we had a US passport. The US passport still has a lot of power right now. But at the same time, you might never know. Maybe having a China passport in the future to do business, or you might have to know Chinese. If you guys ever been to China before, I know Joanna has been. She just wrote amazing, lovely Chinese words, which I could read half. But you might hear like Chinese and then English. I don't know. Like that's what happens if China wins. Then Chinese might be the language that your children might need to know in order to stay alive or be in a certain world or a certain class. Like
either way, it's good to know more than one language.
Well, either way, we're good. I mean, like we're gonna be fine. And it sounds arrogant, it sounds selfish. It is what it is, bro. Like, join us or against us. It's just how it is. You're either with us or you're against us. Don't be peanut butter and jelly. You know what she wrote, Trevor? I know what she wrote. Do you know what she wrote?
Yes.
Yeah, she said we showed our true colors and it's very unprofessional.
Look, you're just soft.
No. I just want to point out that, like, I'm in a hoodie right now. I don't know. Like, you expect me. Like, what? What professional? Like you guys ask dropshipping questions, we answer, and then we're also gonna show you how we feel about certain things. I mean, I'm not gonna fake something. It's us being real. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ching chong ling long ding dong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we can say, bro, we were literally Chinese, bro. It's, I mean, if white people can say it, why can't we say it, you know?
It's not even that. It's not even that crazy. But let's keep doing with more drop shipping. Take it back away from the motherland.
I'm trying to sell my house to do high ticket. It seems like people are panicking.
You don't need to sell a house.
Why would you sell a house? Yeah, unless you're really that strapped for cash, which even for the business you only need 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 to 3,000 startup capital max. Like
Well,
3,000.
don't sell your house.
You don't need to sell no house.
I'm sure if you own your house, I mean, if you have a house where you're paying your mortgage every month, you could find a way to save up for high ticket dropshipping. How do you do Facebook retargeting? You retarget all website visitors, product page, brand. Facebook ads, you do not want to segment out your audiences because your audience is already small. Segmenting it out will only cause your ads to not spend and perform worse than just doing a general website visitor retargeting. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Retarget all website visitors. Show them, get them back to the website, the product that they were looking at.
That's a really good question, Ben. That's a really good question.
Yeah. And make sure you do CBOs. You're selling your house to do high ticket dropshipping. Are you crazy?
No, not crazy. People are always crazy until they get it right. But you just don't need that much.
Yeah, you don't need to sell your house, but at the same time, people are crazy until, I mean, other people think you're crazy until you prove them wrong.
Right.
It always is that case. I have a few days where I was getting 10 to 15 added cards, but no reach checkout. Is that a bot thing or actual people?
That's a good question.
If you have your Google Ads set up correctly, you can see how many added cards that came from the ads. So that would be the first thing you would do. But it also could be bots. There's really no way to tell. I would just look at if you are tracking add to cards on your Google Ads to see how many you actually got. But I don't really pay attention to add to cards that much. It's a sign that there is interest. And if you don't know like what products you want to focus on, that is a good indication of what products you should focus on. But at the same time, it's not too important of a metric. Begin checkout is a little bit better because anyone can click add to cart. Initiating checkout is the higher intent.
Yeah. Also, I would look at like your CRM system, like how you're managing like the leads and just seeing if they're, if you're able to like speak with them, interact with them. If you have 10 to 5 add to cards, you should have some numbers or some lead info. Try to like talk to them.
Mm-hmm. I'm in trouble, guys. I lost my job and accumulated a lot of credit card debt. The debt collectors have been calling me every day. Can I make a few K profit in first month to help pay my debts?
It's hard because you're gonna be making business decisions from a place of scarcity. It's just not easy. Like, I'm not like a genie. Like, we can't just like, it's like a formula. Everything needs to put into place, but it's tough. Because when you make money, you take it from someone else.
Yeah.
When you make money, someone else loses money. So you have to figure out a way to transfer that.
Unless they start printing again.
Yeah, unless they start printing.
Can you set up a meetup next year? Cannot wait to join. Yeah, probably
do so.
New York City. New York City.
New York?
Yeah.
I was thinking like Japan.
Damn, you want to go Japan?
Yeah, we should go Japan.
You know, my least favorite thing about traveling is all that flying. It's just so exhausting.
I like flying. I mean, I don't like it when I'm cramped, but if I'm uncomfortable, I don't
You
mind
like
it.
it when there's a big dude in the seat and you're just
No, I
cramped.
didn't like that. I didn't like that. But usually flying when I have more space, like I don't mind it. I like sitting and looking at the outside and just in my thoughts, so I don't mind it.
Get a job.
Yes, especially if you're in debt, dude.
How we were trying to laugh at you. It just we didn't expect you to say that after you started just shitting on us for the last 30 minutes. It's like yeah. I mean, I thought you were just gonna keep shitting on us. I didn't expect you to actually ask for help. It just was like a 360, you know.
Oh yeah, I think just get a job at first, pay it off, and then plan your business.
I would definitely get a job first.
Yeah.
Look into Debt Snowball, which is paying off your highest interest debt. Look up Dave Ramsey. That's what you got to do. Pay off all the debt slowly but surely. And then once you're not in debt, then you can start a business.
Yeah.
That's the safe, which I would recommend for you because you seem like a person that's, you know, better suited to be a little safe. On the safe side.
Well said, Trevor. I agree.
Can you tell me about a time you'll fire someone you had hired? Yeah, I could talk about a ton of them. Over
Trevor go all day. Trevor.
And the thing is, I lost all the contact of the VAs, my old VAs now, the old conversations, because Skype shut down. I had all my VAs or the people that I hired on Skype, and Skype is gone anymore. So I can't even pull up the conversations. But yeah, I fired someone. Like the first person that I fired from my high ticket dropshipping store, she just was slow. She just took like 30 minutes to fulfill one order.
Huh.
She would not pick up the calls on time, even though they were, and she would call the customers back half an hour later when she had no other calls, nothing else on her plate at the time. So I didn't even tell them this is your two-week notice. To me, like 2 week is just laughable. If they're not fit for the role,
Wow.
cut. It's over.
Wow.
Modern Lounge rooftop bar in NYC.
West Side.
86th Street. I thought you guys were rich. Why not just get first class tickets?
It's called budgeting. We're very, very careful with finances. I think actually that's really what separates like someone successful financially versus someone that's not. It's just like financial literacy. I didn't even like realize it. I mean, you just weren't taught in school, but it's just like knowing how to balance budget. Like that is just such a good skill to have that I think like Trevor nailed it so down inside the program. That's why we do what we do. Because our budgeting is just so on point.
I want to get to this one. How is challenging you guys on being okay at laughing somewhere where there isn't language equipment shitting on you guys? That's
Wait.
literally what we're doing for the past 30 minutes.
Right.
You're calling us arrogant, and we're explaining ourselves. Look, this is reality of business. Take it or leave it. And then we even helped you with your current situation. Because I didn't expect that from you after you just trash talk us for 30 minutes. And look, I'm okay with it because I'm just gonna go on with my day. But we gave you the advice that what we would do if I were you in your situation, which is definitely get a job. Don't start a business just yet. And you can take it or leave it, you know. Take it or leave it.
It's like she wants us to give her like the sugary ice cream words, but it's like, if you're looking to get in a business and you think this is rough, like,
Yeah.
not gonna make it.
That's really it.
I'm gonna read this. Wow, Trevor, you are sounding very arrogant / upset right now. ...
No, that's very far from the truth. If anything, I'm happy. I'm here
Guys,
I'm here to show you the reality and, you know, talk with people that can't take it in. And that's okay. We just go our separate ways.
ice in his veins. Ice. Bo, bo, bo.
That's also why, like, I don't know. I don't want to go down the topic.
What's a
What's
good price?
I would not hire from Fiverr Upwork.
Definitely a lot.
We pay agency 2.5K per store, and they do a really good job. I wouldn't really go any less than that. All right. You have a good day, Joanna.
I hope people watch this too.
I hope people watch this. And I hope we just happen to bump into each other in person. That would be funny.
You would love us, Joanna. We're very kind. We're actually very sweet. We're sweethearts.
Yeah, you just I think she's just soft. That's it.
We're sweethearts. But business is different than personality. You have to adapt. So,
business, you have to be ruthless. Relationships, you can be more soft. Sometimes we mix one and the other. And look, we're not in a relationship, so we're talking about business, so we can be a little cold.
but it's all love. Just ask us questions every Friday. We're still always here to help answer any questions. We'll do our best to help answer any questions for you dropshipping related guys. Always take advantage of these. Take advantage of these every Friday. We have a free school community, so you guys can get, you know, both me and Trevor's free material all side there. If you guys want to get to the next level with your high ticket dropshipping store, see if you're a good fit for our one-on-one. I promise you, you know, we're rough on the outside, but we're soft on the inside. Like, we try to weed out the best of the best, and you need a strong mindset. There's certain things that we say may have offended you, you know, trust me, it's not our intention, but sometimes the truth is funny, and the truth hurts, and it is what it is, and business is the truth. So I hope you take that as you will. Best of luck. Jai Jan.
Zaijian.
Did I say it right, Trevor? Did I sound like Panda Express?
You did.
Peace.
Zaijian. Bye-bye.